Okay. Again. Come on, baby. There we go. Nintendo presents. Developed by Retro Studios. Good old Texas. Metroid Prime Trilogy. Alright. Good afternoon. The clocks have changed, which I completely forgot about until just yesterday. And we are ready to play some Metroid Prime. Now that I've set the stream to public, y'all should now be able to see it. As you can tell, this is the first time I'm streaming in more than 5 years. And of course, I want to do it with one of my favorite games, if not my favorite games of all time. And the fourth entry is on the horizon. Very exciting. And thought about doing a remastered, but I have never done the celebrated Prime hack, which gives the game PC first-person shooter controls. So now you can play it as if it were Half-Life 2, as God intended. Or regular Half-Life. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. That's how we're going to start. And before we get into it, just let me know if audio levels are doing okay. I did do a test stream yesterday. Everything seemed good. But you never know. Let me just... real quick. Okay. Stream healthy. Chat, got everyone. Speaking to y'all. I'm speaking. And I think we're doing alright. Yeah, I tested this out as well a couple days ago, and it was very interesting control-wise. Definitely went with the default control scheme, and it was still a bit difficult to get down. So we're gonna spend a little bit getting into, or I guess just getting used to the new scheme, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to get somewhere with it. So we'll just adjust the mic a bit here. And there we go, all 3 games. I love all of them individually in their own separate ways. Prime, of course, my favorite game of all time, does everything best. 2, I've always believed, has the best worlds. Oh, shoot, what was it called? Sanctuary Fortress, I think? Sanctuary Fortress, that big old technological marvel that looks like it has a giant city underneath the skybox. Gorgeous. Love it to death. And 3 has the best story. Now, 3 is going to be really interesting when we get to it. If only because of the motion controls, since that was an actual Wii game. And I should also mention the version I'm playing is the Metroid Prime Trilogy, because widescreen, and it just looks the best. Although remastered does look quite wonderful. So, we're gonna getting into it now. If at any point that I sound like I'm peaking too much or the game is a bit too loud, let me know. Just sit on the spot. So yeah, we are gonna start with Metroid Prime. Quickly go through some of the options, just make sure everything's okay. Display. You think we need the hint system? Let's just leave it on just in case. I've played through this game like 6-7 times in my life. But you never know. Go with the controls. I'm curious if this does anything, or if it doesn't, then I'll break it. Now defaulted to on. Sure, why not? Ooh, that does feel a bit faster. Alright. let's begin. For shits and giggles, we're also going to do veteran. I can use a challenge in my life. Boom! I'm pretty sure I've got it on the default setting as well. Unidentified distress beam has been tracked to a planet, Talon 4. I'm also going to be going through all of the log entries because it's a very interesting story. Outside of the actual game. But, yeah, I understand a Prime is not quite for everyone, especially if you're more used to the, regular, Metroid elements and such. But I like it. I like it a lot. This is like first memory going into this, because I got the Steelbook when the trilogy had come out for like $50 at my local supermarket. I had no idea what I was getting into. I thought it was just a Metroid game. The only thing I knew about Metroid beforehand was that, oh, that's the chick who's in Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Brawl. And played a single game before that. So I get that trilogy. It's a cool Steelbook, and I go through the art book and the story, spoil myself on everything as I usually did as I was a child. And it looked really interesting, and I get into it, and I'm just introduced to this cutscene, this introduction, the perfect introduction for Samus Aran. Most badass bounty hunter on the galaxy, in the galaxy. And of course, you gotta know those space pirates are up to something naughty. So, I'm seeing a little bit of flickering. Keep in mind, this is a part of Dolphin. It's like a modified version of Dolphin. So, I've not used Dolphin a whole lot in the past. I used it a bit yesterday, and the games, I ran a couple sports games. Some of them looked fine. But I can also see it's getting a little bit of flickering here already. So, you know what? I'm going to make a quick change on the fly. I did adjust some of the settings. Okay, now we have it to the regular one, so I think that should stop the flickering. But, yep, this is how it controls. This is much faster than the Wii Remote, I gotta say. Now, you can still do the lock-on with the right mouse button, but why do that when you have all this free aim? Which is also one of the benefits of the original Wii version. Alright. So then we have the scan feature, and this is where I got a little bit confused at first. Because, it wants you to hold down the E button, and then you hit either 1, 2, or 3. It's like the equivalent of holding down the minus button on the Wiimote, or whichever button it was on the GameCube controller, and then pointing it in the direction. And then it took me forever to figure out how exactly I needed to scan. I thought it was like, you know, the left button, but no, that just brings you back. I thought it'd be E, but no, that just also brings you back. It's the right mouse button again. Just in case you thought we weren't going to be using the right mouse button the entire time, you were wrong. Now, might also be a couple audio hiccups, but it looks like it's running pretty stable so far. All right, let's just get these other control methods out of the way. This is your morph ball. See it moving around? Nice. And then you hit the Alt key and that makes you jump. So that'll make the puzzles a whole lot easier. You don't have to waggle the remote. Get out of it. And then tab is the map. Then one is the excuse me. Regular options. Oh, there's your shoot. I think it's this. There we go. The squiggly line. I know, I forget what it's called, but that's how you access it. Entrance to the main docking bay. Yeah, this big old seemingly abandoned station here. It's just right next to that planet over there, Talon 4. Samus has been sent to investigate it. There are a couple log entries here that we can read. Deck Gamma, Reactor Core, and Propulsion. Current status, environment normal. Okay, it's good so far. Deck Beta, Biohazard Research. Ooh, what are these guys doing here? Environment normal. Then Deck Alpha, Emergency Evacuation Area. Environment unstable. Maybe there is something spooky going on here. Let's make one more adjustment. A little bit back in the... But, welcome, Green Blood. At green_blood. Blood. Yes, I agree. These games are wonderful. That's why I'm playing them. Alright, this is the hyper pressurized chamber. See all these little things floating in the air? Well, we're gonna scan this little thing here. And repressurize. And now they have fallen. Including these two little fellows here. Poor bastards. Now let's see if we can scan these things. No, it's not gonna let us scan them. Shucks. We can scan them later. But, yeah, now you can tell things are starting to get a bit iffy. And that is more apparent in this room here. Holy shit! It might be Resident Evil, but I'm sure there have been other games that have done similar kinds. And yes, I'm streaming again. Get back here! Alright, we can get this out of the way. I also have to hold down the right mouse button. Just as you did in the original game. And yes, Greenblood, I agree. Well, actually, I don't agree. But I do agree that Echoes is very, very, very good. It's great, in fact. I think it's a lot better than its reputation deserves. Funnily enough, I have not played Link to the Past yet. I was planning to this year, and then I just got sidetracked, as I usually do. Anyway, this is a Parasite, Interstellar Venom. Travels in swarms. It's indigenous. Talon 4. It's a single parasite, harmless to larger life forms, but they tend to travel in larger groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. So, not too many of them, or else you gonna get eaten. It's like the leeches in The Mummy. A lot of biohazardous materials here. Wonder what these are all for. Ooh, Space Pirate. Death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Can we see that? Ah, yes. Because this giant-ass bug thing stabbed it. Incredible large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. Oh, sorry, fella. I didn't mean to shoot you. And you're already dead, so it's not like you're gonna hurt. Death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. I forget what they modeled these things off of. I think they're like ants. Like the same structure as ants. Obviously, they can stand up on their hind legs. But, ooh! It scared me. Yeah, this thing's outright bleeding, though. Or it's vomiting acid. Yep, you're welcome, Nick. I'm doing what you never could. Play through all of Metroid Prime. The trilogy, as a matter of fact. Anyway, this guy, he got burned by acid. Chemical type unknown. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice. Most likely used for birthing offspring. He's... Oh! Oh, you're still alive there, fellow, ain't you? Weak life signs detected. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. Well, let's take a look here. Alright, stay still, fella. Gotta make sure I gotta scan this too, because I'm scanning everything in this game as well, as I normally do on a new playthrough. Been downloaded to your logbook. Small energy replenishes 10 units, because sometimes you do gotta scan the items as well. We'll see if I'm gonna be streaming the whole game. Probably not, because scanning these things does take a good amount of time. But definitely get more than halfway through. Again, I've played this thing like multiple times, so I know what I'm doing. Maybe. Escape pods have been launched. Something went horribly wrong here. Another space pirate. Excessive blunt trauma to the cranium. Now, can I see that, or is it just the rubble? That's on its back, so... That's unfortunately. Alright. Beautiful. Now... I can't remember. What's the button that shoots the missile? I think it's the middle mouse button? Yes. So, whenever we get the super missiles... Actually, I'm curious. Can I... Okay, I can. A little horde of parasites? Run into that little room here. And now how can we access it? With the morph ball. But before we do. Anything else here I need to scan? Because this is my favorite part about the Prime games. Just scanning through everything, learning these little intricate details. Hashtag environmental storytelling. Great. And here's the map. Not that this place is going to last too long, but sure, you already knew that if you know your Metroid. Gotta scan the map station, though, because we gotta add that to the log. Let's see if we can get any more information through these computers. Talon 4, Ground Zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Oh, there was a crater on that planet. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. Yeah, I noticed that. It's weird. Alright. I'm pitting all three of you against each other. AE, Nick, and Robert. Whoever wins, you get to be the moderator for the day. I'm kidding. Okay, you're not going to be the moderator, Nick. 2 Parasite Queen specimens have become volatile on Deck Beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. Well, see how that turned out. Fuck. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of decks Gamma and Beta. Now, yes, to be fair, a lot of the flavor text is just can be just summed up by saying shit got fucked. But they did a good job of writing it, making it very intriguing. Alright, and there's our map. Wow, this is so much easier than doing it with either the controller or the Wiimote and Nunchuck. I always got confused, like trying to control the map, and I can just now do it with the mouse. Oh, this is wonderful. Dinner might be within an hour. What are you having for dinner? What are you eating? What you cooking? Please step into the hologram. Oh, the faded elevator. I hope these return. Like the little holographic elevators and stuff. I can't imagine a lot of the standards of the Prime series would be removed in Prime 4, but it has been 18 years? You never know what they could have taken out. And I haven't done like a deep dive on those trailers, so I don't quite know what could or may not be missing. Specimen, containment breach on deck beta. All crew report for lockdown. Yep. One more. Energy conductor unit has been damaged. Use caution when approaching the arcing electricity. I wouldn't say arcing. This is kind of going one way. It's just going straight. Yeah, they did a really good job with the controls. The only thing is, and this is probably just because of Dolphin, there's just a tiny little audio delay, or I guess a stutter, but you know what? I don't think it'll be that noticeable. Very brief. Hey, fellow. Creature appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. Man, what were these space pirates doing on here? Oh yeah, I can strafe. I guess that's another good thing about the lock-on. Get bolted. You too. Oils on this ventilation cap look unstable. Where's it? I don't know, they look pretty stable to me. Alright. Fire missiles? Ooh. Gotta get this. There's like 5 different kinds of these cameras in here. Auto defense turret. Use missiles to break the outer casing. Don't mind if I do. Alright, now what was this thing over here? Anything too old would be done away. I'm curious. Maybe the map could probably use something other than a wireframe, but you never know, because that was consistent even into 3. Then again, they were all using like GameCube era technology and stuff. Ballistic support needed in specimen block F. Here. On. Alright. I think this is the area. Yep. So you can get most of the research data once we get off this and into the main area of Metroid Prime. This is the one piece that you can miss. If you miss it, you cannot retrieve it anywhere else. It's a little piece of pirate data, because there's different types of data besides the creature data and the other research data. There is pirate logs, and these were always my favorite reading material going through Prime. We're gonna take a look here. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log yada yada yada. Zebes has fallen. This does take place right after the first Metroid game. I'm curious if 4 is going to take place way after in the future or right after 3. That timeline has always been weird. Zebes has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Sicarius, Syriacus, Siri, and Volparagam were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. So Orphan, I guess, was a part of the Zebes infestation. Interesting. Frigate Orphan now docked on Vortex Outpost. Orphan's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. Of course they have Metroids. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at code blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Until now. Wish they put 2 or 3 in. Or yeah, I really wish they would have as well. But I can understand why they just did it with the first game, because that one is the best one. Putting at least 2 on. I think if they put 2 for the GameCube thing, as well as the original Prime, then that would probably be alright, but yeah, anyway, we're now just learning more about, learning more about what exactly they were growing here. Specimen has been horribly mutated, there are no life readings, excellent. Yep. Also, I think I just missed the, one of the space pirates eating it. Ow. And I do remember one of these having, whoa! What are you doing here? Specimen holding, phase on, level unknown status. Xenotropic life form unstable, use caution. I do remember one of these having, like, cordite or whatever. That's the super missile, we can't get that yet. Harmless unless encountered. Oh yeah, this is the thing. Plasmid, I think we'll see this guy on there. Yeah, we're gonna see both of them. Over here, what do you got? Oh yeah! I could have just scanned this here, because I'm pretty sure in every single room with turrets, there's some mechanism that you can scan and it'll just turn them off. And then you can destroy them anyway. Not here. Oh, yeah. Whoop! Stage 3, larva status stable. So it was good up until the larva status. What happened? Stage 4, mass 14.5, length 40.3, cell structure failing. So I guess the mutation, maybe the organs didn't grow with the other parts of the body. You can kind of see the exposed skeleton here. Guess it didn't work out. Does not match DNA terminating infusion sequence, and it is now dead. Biohazard waste removal may begin in 3 hours. Phase on, radiation readings must be reported to the deck commander before batch disposal, because, as you know, kids, phase on is a lot of fun to play with. It's like Floam. Yeah, they were doing a lot of iffy stuff here, as the space pirates normally do. And using other creatures from the planet that they were right above as part of that experimentation, or that's what they were experimenting on. Great bunch of folk those space pirates are. I know Samus is getting, like, psychic powers in 4 as well. I wonder if that's another evolution of the Phazon infection. Remind me, have they mentioned Phazon at any point in the run-up to 4? Like in any of the trailers or the gameplay run-through? I don't think they've done a gameplay run-through yet. And up here... Oh! There they are. Haven't said anything about Phazon yet. Well, I guess we'll have to see. Because that's also a staple of Prime, so... Ooh, this guy is... This guy's looking for... Fuck. Hold on, wait. I'm trying to scan you. Minimal injuries assessed. Use caution. Maximum firepower recommended. No problem. I'm not gonna lose this puny space pirate right off the bat. Let's scan stuff. Why does it just let me scan stuff? Holding 2, face on toxic, hermetic seal holding. A plated parasite. Oh yeah. Oh, we got the little zoomer. Moving on. Horwasp. Next seal holding. Hermetic seal holding. Man, they a lot of these things, they really do not want the Phazon to be getting out. Shriek Bat. Now, take a good look at the Shriek Bat here. It's a lot larger than I thought it was, but this is the only stable version that we're going to be seeing in the entire game. Put you out of your misery. You're welcome! Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they put it just right after 3, because they've always been hyping up that bounty hunter guy. And I know it would take place before Super Metroid and Metroid 2 and all the other ones, other M as well. But you never know. And this timeline is stupid. Proper codes may result in turret activation. Correction detected. Engineering crew report to freight lift corridor immediately. They're all just, they seem like they're all just regular updates. Exactly what you would expect life on this area would be. Oh! There we go. Ooh, another thing to scan.
Recorded to logbook.
Created logbook. I know there was, Oop. I'm here, though. There was, like, another voice type in the GameCube version, because when I played that for the first, just like as my third run through of the game in general, and I heard a completely different voice. It freaked me out. I almost broke my Wii, or GameCube, I should say, because I did play that on my regular GameCube. All right, up to deck Gamma. The Dick Gamma. Anything else I can scan in the meantime? Nope. Oh, look at these little fellas just chomping. Oh, shit! You interrupted their feeding time. Deserve to die. Anyway, how did these guys die? Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Oh, you look okay to me. Death caused by removal of internal organs. Oh, great. Again, he looks alright to me. This isn't like Doom 4. Doom 3. But, it's not like they could actually show that without getting an M rating, even back in the day. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Another thing I think I can scan. Looks like a spherical shape would fit inside this clamp. Okay. And I think there's another, log entry that get into once we get on that planet. Get on that damn planet. Oh, frick! Put those in. Oh, death caused by acid burns to the face. I don't think it was acid burns that did this to his face. I think it's just what he looked like. Oh! Stunting on these motherfuckers. Alright, what about you? Death caused by severe lacerations. Subject looks like it had been partially eaten. I think there are 2 of them. Death caused by cranial trauma. Yeah, sure. creature looks like it struggled to get through this door. Yeah, I can see that. Alright. Now let's go save our progress. Our poggers-us.
Reported to logbook.
Step into the stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. Don't mind if I do. I think all the scanning is why I prefer 2D. Care into the world building, exactly. If they didn't, then I would not have bothered, but a lot of great world building. Not that 2D Metroid is bad. I played through Dread twice. My initial run through. And I played through all the other ones. I've been meaning to replay them. Except for the first Metroid and the original Metroid 2. Those are the only 2D ones I've not played yet. I think I did try the Game Boy Advance version, the one that came with the Zero Mission. But, yeah, it didn't go well. Alright. We're almost there. Look at this pile of corpses. No life signs detected. Large amounts of blood missing from the carcasses. Eyes may have been used for nourishment, pattern consistent with predator behavior. Okay. Oh, I want to take a closer look at that. Because you can kind of see green blood there. And I'm an ESRB fanatic. And I know the original GameCube game only had a T for violence. So I'm not sure if the animated blood moniker had existed yet. Oh yeah. Shit! Is that what I wanted? There we go. Plus we gotta scan it before we go any further. New creatures entry has been downloaded to your log. Parasite queen, parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. Weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen, origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapons-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the parasites have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Alright. Fuck. Yeah, I'm still getting adjusted to the controls here. But let's get rid of this thing. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I don't need to scan everything, but there are some funny blogs later on. And I like the flavor text, as I have said. Also, it just occurred to me, did you guys hear, I'm thinking because I was just yammering on a bunch, did you guys hear any, like, the music of, before this track? Because there is music that plays during your initial run-through. Oh, by Parasite Queen. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Red Stellar stuff. There's pretty good games.
Evacuate immediately.
Especially fond of Zero Mission.
Evacuate immediately.
Evacuates immediately. Well, we got plenty of time here. See what they got. Anything? Nope. That's fair. Well, they're playing music now, so yeah, it's alright. I know there's a song that goes meow, meow, meow. And there we go, disabling the turrets, and we're gonna kill them anyway. Fuck you. Oh! Oh, you poor fella. This creature is deceased. It better be. Incubation period was prematurely terminated. Its shell has not yet fully hardened. Excellent. What stage was it at? Secure area and terminate specimen. Larva vital signs critical. Alright. So there were some still alive. I guess they were trying to... God damn it. Die already. Trying to savor their experiments. All that hard work going to waste. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. They didn't count on Samus Aran, though. Oh, let's get this guy. Oh, wait, these are the parasites. What if you, like, looked into your air vent and just saw all these things crawling around? What would you do? Yeet! And keep in mind, they don't harm you unless they're just in large swarms. Like that. Like, I can just walk through this and it'll be fine. Yeah, even then, I really lose, like, just a couple hit points. No big. But yeah, what would you do? It is hilarious that this game got the better remaster. Because it's also the better game! Oh, I'm so sorry, Halo fans. Oh! Oh, hey, it's the room they were just in. Crawling all our way back through these vents. I just walk through all this. I'm invincible. Alright. Those things. Out of my way! Oh, they just disappeared. They didn't even want to bother with that. Oh, she's gone. Oh. That's it for us, fellas. Oh! I forgot about this. Is it... Has anyone ever just, like, you know, just to see what happens, just get crushed by it? I'm not gonna do it, because that's not professional streaming behavior. And 2 more... 2 and 3, but I guess it's happened. Pikmin 1 and 2 suddenly appear on 3 and 4. I don't know. I'm gonna say I doubt they're gonna get the remaster treatment like the original Prime did, but they may come in some form. As does Ridley, because Ridley is always inevitable. Except in 2, but that's besides the point. Jeez, Angies. Yeah, the physics are like with this. Oh yeah, 1,000 times easier. I get my... Nope. Meta Ridley. Weapon update complete. Stinger Ballistics online. Plasma Fuel Cell online. Excellent. Just keep in mind, the original Ridley died on planet Zib, and so they had to clone him or make a new one. Blackjack and hookers. Well, that's some iffy electricity, fellas. I don't think we should go this way. But it's the only way we can go. Hey, how'd you get over there? For like all 3 games, that's $80. Take all my money, Nintendo. Oh. Morph ball malfunction, missile malfunction. This is the one that always fucked me up. You can't even get in the morph ball now. So sad. She can't even do her squats. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Did it. 6. All right, let's jump this. Oh, yeah, I should also say, first time I played this game, I did run out of time. Nothing else to scan, so we're good. Run, Metroid, run! I got a medal. Oh, I don't. Are those all just the space pirates? I've never noticed that. They just all get blown up, spread throughout space. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. Raining. Maybe it's because I've not seen the game in this detail, for this resolution, this particular version of the game. I definitely would have noticed if I were paying attention in the remastered version, but I need to do a closer look at that scene. But all that said, this game still looks fantastic. Especially with the dolphin boost it's getting here. And before you ask, I'm not going to do the space jump sequence break. Playing this game as is, as God intended. As God intended, I must now scan my ship. Hunter-class gunship registered to Samus Aran. To return your ship, you recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. It's right there. It's right there. You can't scan the weed, at least. Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience. Retracts into the ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered with tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder large life forms. Ain't that the truth? Metaphor for life. Now, we can also go back to, or go to the, or I think we can. Attempts to go to the hall, the Great Hall of the Chozos, the Great Chozo Hall. But, we need a specific weapon in order to open the door for that, so let's just take a look at this moss here. Yeah. I mean, we can get past here at least, but the next door we need the missile, but I do want to get that out of the way once we do get that missile. I can't wait to try either. I guess they took a look at Prime Hack and were like, oh, we can do that. You know what they should do in an update around Prime 4's release? The Switch 2 version of Metroid Prime Remastered with mouse controls. So make this entire live stream completely useless. Anyway, this is the beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace. Extremely aggressive. Insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. And so do I! Shouldn't have attacked me. They shouldn't have done it. I told them not to, and they did it anyways. Dank. Pervasive indigenous species on bioluminescent weed. That is an awesome name for a strain. Bioluminescent. Now, those technically don't go to the guide, but this one I'm pretty sure does. That's right, this is a creature. It's living. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or indigenous creatures dared to devour it. Ow. That always hurt. And the Nintendo Today app, hell yeah. It's a zoomer! When I see a child who's only 2 years younger than me. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces, avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators. Casuals. Am I right, fellas? But the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. It's just like in real life. Oh yeah, these little mushrooms. Oh wait. Oh, I don't have the missile, that's right. Ooh, large energy. Get that out of the way. That's just 20 units of energy. Your energy. I wanna know what you're thinking. Tell me about this blast cap. Volatile chemicals within the weeds. Toxic fungal cap, bro. May explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of this blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. Oh, I only have the charge beam, that's right. Well, shucks. I think I can go up this way, but there's something preventing, I know there's something preventing us from being able to cross that area. Also, I wanted to scan this guy. This is the Geemer. This is going to be the, after Gen Alpha, this is the next name for kids born in 2025. This year, as a matter of fact. All y'all born this year, you are the Geemer generation. You are wall-crawling mollusks with retractable spikes, an evolutionary offshoot of the zoomer family, where, when threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. That's right, I can't kill it. I need my missile. I need something more powerful. Exactly what evolution will bring us. Fuck you. That's what I'm saying. Access to Chozo Ruins West granted. Please step into the hologram. I hope that Geemer's not like a slur or anything. That would be very embarrassing. Crazy Even said a slur live on stream. But yeah, we are out of the overworld pretty quick, and now onto the place that has 5 different themes. Seismic activity detected. It's this one? Gonna take us. But where? Oh! No, I don't want to stop. Whoopsies. I did it again! Okay. There. Wait, hold on. Okay, we're back. That was a mistake. That was I kept hitting escape instead of the buttons I should have been hitting. Oh, I know I think there are things you can. But there is one here. Chozo lore, because obviously the Chozo were on this planet. Chozo script translated. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. That's exactly what... Now we have the second theme. On the soundtrack it lasts like 7 minutes? Yeah, it's like one of the longest extended pieces in the entire game. Kind of let it play over and over again. Man, that sound is so tempting, but I... Shit. I can't get to it yet. I don't got the super missile to destroy that trunk up there. I don't have the proper way to get up there. Because you see that? I think that's another thing I can scan. Too far away to use. Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Alright. That's this way to the shrine. Now, can't go that way. Oh yeah, and I don't have my morph ball. I can't do the boost ball. Oh, that's just the life. A sad little Samus Aran. Oh no, these are different. These are scarabs. Ah, these are the things that were in the mummy. Exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. And now these things will definitely fuck you up if you run into them. These little guys. Eon! It's been eons since I've seen you. Immobile organisms, entirely composed of ocular structure, ocular tissue. You just had what if it just a big old eye just appeared right on your wall and just started doing that? Or just started doing this. What would you do? Capable of launching sustained energy beams when active, the Eon is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. Oh, like this? Yeah, try that. Okay, you did try it. Please, don't hurt me. There's another one. There's another one. I sees it. I sees it. You know what else I sees? Beetles. Beetles. John Paul. I thought you're broken up. What do you gotta say here? Chozo script. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps finally the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Now, was this before or after the meteor hit? Hold on, let me read that again. Passage of time. Okay. Oh, there are those motherfuckers. Hey, buddy. Horwasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll take your word for it. Rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. I took one step in a completely different direction than I was going. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. Yeah, it didn't work out for you, did it? And this is also a creature in and of itself. The Hive. Primary war wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War wasps build their homes over existing crevices, using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their forelegs and glue themselves into place with adhesives secreted from their abdomens. Can't kill it with the beam alone. Yeah, let me scan this tree here real quick. Elevated toxicity levels found in tree bark. Scans indicate a poison water source within 4 meters of the tree base. Oh, that? A lot of poison in 4 meters. Not really a whole lot in here. There's a save station. So now is a good time for a little piss break. I'll be back in just a few. Boy. Alright, we're back. Back in action. Alright. Continue. There's one thing I did forget. Look at her reflection. Look at her little reflection there. Not perfect, but it's something I'm glad they did keep in. Of course they had. Anyway. Ah, more of the Beatles. The Beatles. That guy was crawling. He's on a mission. Chozo! Chozo's sculpture crafted in honor of Talon's star. I'm wondering what these fellas are. Ow. Oh. Analysis indicates significant amounts of water once present in this location. So there's more water than there used to be. And there's the water in question. Don't you dare. Alright, I don't have the charge beam. Yeah, this water doesn't look too bad. Let's have a little dip in it. Hey! Yeah, I'll be fine. You. Oh, it went away. Now we can get more health. In a minute. In a minute. Pipes are part of an irrigation system. The source of the water is unknown, but all liquid in this area is toxic. Well, that would have been nice to know 5 seconds ago. Thanks a lot, game. I think DSP is all an act. Plasmid. Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmids are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting. Will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. Like that. Here's my energy. Now this is a story all about how elevated bridge looks worn but functional. All these things here. Drainage possesses traces of high-level toxin. Can only be reached by using the elevated bridge. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right, you can scan these things too. I almost forgot. Blast shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapons, explosive weapons may damage it. This doesn't look good. Hive Mecha. Security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. Design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely only on hive beasts handling threats. Yeah, the music is not playing on this one. Let me, like, something here real quick. Go to options. What's the button for options? Ooh. There it is. Controller, display, sound. Weird. Maybe it's a thing with, the Dolphin emulator. Oh well. Anyways. Or Dino. The ram war wasp, airborne predator, circles its prey, then strikes. The war wasps are the only species on Talon 4 to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting in the damp, dark places, ram war wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle their enemies at high speeds, disorienting it. Striking all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. And the trick is, you just gotta do that. One down. Really odd. Just not hearing the music. It does lend itself a bit of an atmospheric vibe to it, I guess. Ow. Ow. Don't worry, I got this. Fuck you. Hive Mecha defeated. And there we go, we got the missile launcher. Okay, we're definitely going to be getting to the, oh god, I forget what we call it. But, the big boss of this particular area. Okay, music's back. Everything's good. Hallelujah. Surprised they don't make you in the energy tanks. Oh, that's right, I gotta scan this crap too. Resupplies with 5 rounds of ammunition. And unfortunately, I'm not able to get through here because I don't have my morph ball. Oh, nice. Gotta backtrack all the way through. But consider this, there are so many things that we can do. Ow! Oh yeah, we can get our revenge on these things. Ah! Also... Oh, I already scanned that. I think we can scan that too? Ruined... Okay, it doesn't go toward the count, but... still pretty funny. And there we go, there's our map station. Na, 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 na. Go, we got the whole place. So, which one can I do? Oh no, I guess I can't just use that. There we go. That's the place we want to get to it. Right. Back this way. Shit. Oh, this one. That's the one. Sure could use a refill on my missiles. You're gonna give it to me. Whew. Maybe. You're gonna give it to me? Yes. You remember you can go up that way, but there is something else blocking. Yeah, it's like a bunch of logs, I think. Whoop. And one last round of these fuckers. Jesus Christ, look at all that ammunition. Ow! Oh, I forgot there were two of them. Right. There's our morph ball. I'm gonna go get it. Now it's playing this music. Very weird. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, it just destroys these things en masse. Wow. This guy can't see shit. Ow! Plated beetle, well armored. Burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear abdomen, only its ass. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make for ramming attacks, only surfacing when it detects vibrations above. It then maneuvers itself as so to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. That will change today. Come on, buddy. There you go. Oh yeah, look at that blood. Look at that acid. That acid. You get it? Acid. Acid. Go get the morph ball. I'm always saying that. I need someone to blow my ass up too. Morph ball acquired. Press C to activate the morph ball mode. In this case, C stands for control, because that's the key you need to hit. Now we get the one with a beat to it. Alright. Continuing onward. Get the morph ball bomb and then face off against big old praying mantis. Papa needs another missile. Thank you. Actually, you know what? Can I jump? Oh, I don't have the bomb yet, so no, I can't. White girls can't jump. Alright. Destroy these two things before those things cause any more trouble. Perfect. So dark in here. Alright, we'll leave these guys alone since we can't see without them. Not gonna get ow! Yeah, 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 yo, yeah, yo, uh-oh. Okay, I recall I can't go in there because it's way too hot, but memory ain't never served me nothing. Levels are in toxic levels near 90% in the local water supply. Oh, it's almost 100. The time of the prophecy draws ever closer. It is said when the plants wilt and the creatures change and all life fades, the newborn will descend from the sky. That new was Jesse Ventura. Hatchling will walk a poisoned path to the surface. What else? What else is in there? What are you gonna tell me? Anyway, let's get burned. Ah yes, it's very hot in here. Fuck off. Shut the fuck up. They fixed that, by the way. Can't make that joke anymore. I think they fixed it. I read something. They did something. There was something happened with the water earlier this year. You can't just say that, Ace. I mean, you can, but not right. More Chozo lore. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectations, so it was the meteor. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when our power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison, as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. That's a good point. When has that ever stopped you? You're always saying this. Ah! Got it! Motherfucker's always a bitch to scan. Shriekback, the territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Shriekbacks have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. Like so. Man, I am very low on health. Oh, look at that big old tree. Vast portions of the tree's cellular structure have been consumed by toxins distributed through source water. This is the Reaper Vine. Powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. Single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing this blade wildly at anything that enters its zone of perception. Zone of Perception is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. Alright. I gotta scan that thing yet, but... No. No, not gonna do it yet. Ain't gonna do it. Not gonna do it to you. We got something else we gotta get first. I'm pretty sure. A couple things, actually. Because we need the Morph Ball Bomb and... the Charge Beam. That was it. That was it. There yet. We gotta unlock all the things. 2 places we... Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, awful, awful idea. That's why I gotta go. I don't make a fool of myself. Yay! Enough health to get to the save station. Hey, there are the Shriek Bats. That's what you get! Want to save? No. Ugh. I want to take a drink of water. That's exactly what I'm doing. Hour and 36 minutes, no drop frames. Doing pretty dang well. I just killed a family of mushrooms. I'm feeling pretty good right now. That which fouls the water seeks the sun. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna go this way yet. Because... Oh yeah, no, I gotta go here. There we go. Ah! Like I said, feeling pretty good. Alright. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. And I can get up there. I think I can get up there, but I need a bomb. Sandstone, yep. That's why it's the best option. Go to this way first, so you can get the Morph Ball Bomb and destroy all the sandstone things. That was always the nice thing about, the cool thing about learning, like, what exact weapons you needed to use in order to blow certain things up and stuff. Like, this material's made of sandstone, or brimstone, or, whatever is the power bomb. I think it starts with a Z. Maybe a T. There's nothing really useful about it, but it's just all contextual. But it's just a nice little lore thing. Records indicate superstructure has stabilized. Further collapse unlikely. We'll see about that. Did you just take a look at my eye? Things are everywhere. Can't go that way. Well, I can go this way. My favorite person in the world. Oh, the stone toad. Preys on creatures smaller than itself, vulnerable only from within. A stone toad is able to remain still for days. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself, inhaling them whole. Anything it finds undigestible, it regurgitates. Stone toads use their tusks as a last resort in combat. This? Thing's indestructible. Ain't using its tusks. I want this thing as a pet, so it can just destroy all the household critters. Yay, food! And towards lunchtime for me. All right. Now, is it gonna play the boss theme for this? This is the next question. Oh wow, it did. I don't know what the heck happened in the first part, but yeah, this was the song that was playing in the previous hive boss. Anyway, here's another hive, or I guess, or drone, I should say. Incinerator drone, programmed for high temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. Unit has minimal combat programming, but can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intense heat blasts compensate for its lack of battle prowess. I have to say that again. Oh, I gotta... I guess I can't scan that thing. I guess it's a good thing, but... There we go. Alright, now it's gonna bring out... Oh, these motherfuckers. The barbed war wasp. Airborne insect with the ability to launch its stinger at prey. So these things can just shoot the stinger at you. Highly aggressive member of the war wasp family, this insect can propel the tip of its stinger up to 20 meters. The stinger tips regrow seconds after launch and contain an acidic compound designed to pre-digest prey. If bees had this... No, if wasps had this, it'd be over, fellas. Ow! Yay! So over. It'd never be more Jover than it had ever been before. Ow! Fire! Very pretty, though, I must say. Almost there. Japanese war... Oh, I see where they got the inspiration then. Okay. Well, hopefully they're in Japan only and have not emigrated to the... Ooh, no, let's not say it that way. Hopefully the war wasps are not present across the world. Really, there's no way to phrase something like that in a way that can be taken out of context and against me 5 years from now. I have $1 million. I don't tell anyone about it. Anyway, missile upgrade. But yeah, that's scary. Japanese war wasp. Pacific Northwest. Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Alright, so we got the bomb, and more importantly, we can now jump like this, or alternatively, and thank God they added this in the Prime Trilogy, jump like that. How are you doing to beat? And or golden. Whatever name you prefer to be referred to. God. Okay. It's definitely this is a lot more awkward than I was expecting. There we go. Alright. Nope. Okay, and unfortunately we now have to destroy the... We now have to destroy it. Okay. I love that toad as much as the next person, but... It was in the way, what can I say? Slot is active. Inserting the morph ball and detonating a bomb will usually cause the blast to send electrical pulses that can be activated to different types of device. Hey. Look, I promise I won't destroy any more of these things. This is only a one-time thing. Can go this way, right? I think. Yes. Ah. Why the alt button? That's just such a weird spot. I need to like relocate this. Not able to. Yep. There we go. No! Fuck. Oh, this is gonna be close. Ow, damn it. Alright, well. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna... Okay, that quick. Where is it? Where's the thing? Okay, here it is. Okay, that's the beam menu, so maybe do F? F being used right now? Don't think so. Alright. F will do. No. Alright. This. There we go. That feels much better. My fingers are very pleased about that. Okay. Okay. Now, I thought they were going to have you do the entire thing again, so... Right. And F. A little awkward, but we make it work. Alright. There you go. Got all the water drained. Now we shall get the little gift that's over here. Fuck. I probably can, but I think it might mess it up. I'll test it out in the next session. That may actually not work. What I should do is bind it to, not gonna let... Okay. God damn it, why do I keep doing that? I'm such a dolphin virgin. Okay, I got it on space now. This should work. I don't think my thumb can be used for anything else. So, this feels much better. No! Yeah, no, sometimes it'll take a second to turn. I still see a black screen on my end, but okay, good. Also, yeah, I have the clip bound to the morph ball bomb. Left click. Can't do that. So what we can do, we can get a crap ton of upgrades now. This one... Oh, no, wait, I need the space jump for that. But we can do this one if I arch it right. Yes! I'm not even gonna go save. Alright. Oh, you know what? Wow, Medingus. It was the missile that I needed to do. I didn't even... But you know what? You can get either one of these, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's something that the bomb you need to use the bomb for. I cannot remember if that is the case, but it could be. Alright. I do remember is that you gotta scan several runics There are only 3 instances where you have to do this in the whole game, and they're all in here. But at different points. Hey, tell me, do you ever play Metroid Prime? You ever play a Metroid? That, and I remember where the last one is. Scan it from all the way here. Come on. There you go. All right. We got the hammer. Good old Alan for communism. Need 1 and hunters. Dang, it's all. So many people I know have either played just 1 or they've played them all. I want to meet the person who's played either 2 or 3, but they've never played the first game. Like, what's that like? How do you live with yourself? All right. Before we take care of these things, get in here and get a little surprise. We're gonna have to come back here eventually as well. For another upgrade that's up there. Wait, what the hell? Could have sworn there was like a missile thing that you could get here, but I guess not. Hold on. Oh well. I'll probably forget about it. And then we'll come back to it later. A bit too couldn't figure out where to go most of the time, so I gave up. Yeah, to be fair, too, is like if you thought 1 gave you a hard time with backtracking and figuring out where to go, even with those hints, 2 is fucking ridiculous. I've 100% of that game like 3 times now, and I guarantee you when I go through it, I'm gonna get lost. It's especially getting that fucking power bomb. Like the dimensions, the light and dark dimension are pretty cool. But, they really could have designed that thing much better. But anyway, more Chozo lore. Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent. The fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory, but the meteor brought with it corruption. Ooh. A great poison birth forced into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in the night. A spider weaves its web. Big old meteor in the sky. God dang, fuck the planet up. Spider Guardian, Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm considering, just for the meme of, programming in GameCube controls and, doing that boss fight. Just that boss fight. For the GameCube controller, or GameCube equivalent controls. So I have played the original version of 2, and that thing is such a bitch. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but man. Man, oh man. Jesus. I don't think he got to the key collecting part. That also sucked. Much worse than it was here. Again, no thanks to the light and dark elements. But I don't know. As I said at the start, 2 has my favorite worlds in the entire series, with the Sanctuary Fortress being my favorite. So I think it more than made up for it, just because of the cool atmosphere, environments. But I will be having a very hard time getting through all of that game. I will guarantee it. All right. Now, I think we should be okay with where we are right now. You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, we're gonna go back and do a bit of housekeeping, get some more missiles. You know what? I think we should be. God damn it. Yeah, no famous last words. Not Samus. Oh, there's the other room. This one's easy to miss. No. Oh, I never noticed the little bowl that these things come out of. Ugh. Venom weed. Venom. 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 That too does have some very good bits. I love the Dark Samus suit. Not the Dark Samus's suit, but the Dark Samus. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, venom weeds evolved to thrive in the habitats of large organisms. They lure prey with brightly colored leaves, then detain it with tiny barbs that deliver a powerful toxin. Venom weeds rapidly decompose anything that succumbs in the midst. Yep. Ain't that the truth? Also, I think I only got 2 of these runes, so we might have to go back down and then climb all the way back up again. No, there's one here on the tree. Oh! Okay, we got... Damn it! Dark suit and light suit, they're very 2000s. Yep. Adventure 2. Okay. Where the heck did I put that last one? Is that last one? Okay. There's that. I know. There's the one on the bottom. We did get that. You know what? I remember where it is now. I can get it. No. I think we're... No fall damage. Imagine if 4 had fall damage. That'd be hilarious. I guess technically we probably could have come here without the charge beam, but that thing is such a pain in the ass without a ton of missiles and the charge beam. Yup. Ah. Definitely could have done with another energy tank. Well, but you know what? We ball. There we go. Alright. The Flagorith. That's what's this called. That's what it's called. Almost forgot. Doom, doom. Oh no, it's I don't know what is up with this version. The music is just not here. Doom. I'll do it. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Bee, bee. Oh, I never noticed this face that's on. Yeah. Flagra. Mutant plant is the source of the toxic water in the runes. Flagra's growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable, however. Exploit this flaw whenever possible. Concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. That's right. Gotta get rid of the solar panels and go into here and give it a little funny little boost. I never noticed that face. I'm wondering if it's just the Phazon's doing. God, that's so creepy. I'm dazed and there we go. All right. Go, go! I don't think this thing was a Chozo. It'd be like, it's like they were experimenting with like the little bugs, and the Chozo would never do that. They'd never do that. Oh, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. There we go, okay. See, it's always tricky getting those things before it knocks them back down. The timing can be very weird. Hey, you'll see her a little bitty. I don't know if it makes it more epic with or without. Well, it makes it more epic with the music, but definitely a weird choice. Oh! Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, see what I mean? But no worries. Got this bitch in the bag. Voila! You know what we did, fellas? We performed an Okami. Samus is now an honorary sun god. It is funny considering, too. Oh, hello, Ed. Nothing much. We just defeated the Flakra. The big old bug creature. And now we've got extra protection. And now we can go into heat. I do recall as well, you can go into the Magmore Caverns. Oh, excuse me. I can go to the Magmore Caverns without the various suit. You'd get fried, but you can do it. Boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's get this out of the way. Ultra energy. It's not really that difficult, veteran mode. I know it's the hyper mode or whatever. That's the real challenge, but I think I did 100% run on that in like the hours for the remake, or remastered, I should say. Anyway, here's the Pulse Bamu. Life form of raw energy periodically releases explosive segments from its body. Pulse Bamus are energy beings invulnerable to most known weapons. Electrical energy can harm them, however. They lack any intelligence beyond an instinctive attraction to other charged energy sources. Pulse Bamus produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shed, regardless of who or what may be near. No, we're not going to be destroying that thing with this beam, I can tell you that. Oh yeah, it does take us all the way here. Then, gotta come back as part of the Gozo artifact hunt. Now. Jesus Christ. We didn't use a single missile in that fight. I'm proud of myself. There we go. See those little symbols? Because we gotta come back to it. We're gonna come back to it. We need the spider ball track. Spider ball, I think. Spider ball. Spider. Spiders! Ah! There we go. The Oculus. They're going out of business pretty soon, aren't they? Wall crawler that generates electric pulses. The Oculus exposes its single eye when active. The electrical field that covers it is enough to deter most predators. If the Oculus detects anything capable of presenting a real threat, it retracts into its impermeable. Fair enough. Like me, for real, for real. That is true, they are meta now. That's a fate worse than death, if you ask me. Alright, so before we get to here... First off, I think we can, back... Other place. Yeah, because you could go this way. If you got a Morph Ball bomb upgrade. and then go down into the Magmor Caverns without the various suit and just be completely screwed. But the first thing we got to do, we got a couple things we got to do. Oi. Got some more Chozo lore we gotta read up on. The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, or we could never hope to control what is yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. Again, was that before or after the meeting pit? Okay. Now, oop. There we go. Even though you got the jump ability, there's still a couple puzzles. Require that extra morph ball. Jump, bounce, bomb bounce. Just like Super Metroid. Heck it from a plaza access, of course. Like all these old, what are these? Are little diamonds? Minecraft? Gorgeous. And here's our energy tank. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Okay, now, think. Yeah, we can go that way, so... Alright, we're gonna take the long way. Get some of those upgrades. I know we can't get any of the ones over, but we can get some of the ones here. Store that, and where's the other one? Alright, cool. Oh, that's right, I forgot about these. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we gotta... And that will get us access. Come on. And there we go. Perfect. And They already took care of most of that, but not the one that's in here. And another missile expansion for the road. Good thing about the water here, it's all nice and clean. Yay. Alright, we got those upgrades, and now we are on our way to the caverns. The Magmar Caverns. Doing it that way. Why do they have that option there? Trick ya. That's why. It's to trick ya. All right. Whole new area to go and a whole new bunch of things to scan. Pokemon, Pokemon. It's all about. Ow. Ooh, so foreboding. A lot of steam. God. Annoying ass motherfuckers. Anyway. Oh no, I didn't want to hurt you. I'm gonna scan you. Oh, the Grisby. Subvolcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Its intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. I killed it. It's not like this thing can hurt me. Oh, this motherfucker. Is a burrower, tunneling insect predator. The burrower is similar to the beetle, though it prefers to spend more time underground. It seeks seismic disturbances and surfaces to attack. It has enough cunning to realize when something is too large for it to handle. Beyond that, it is fairly ignorant. What it lacks in brains, it makes up for it with aggression. Oh, if only he utilized that so that he didn't injure his goddamn toe. We might have a good season this year. Oh yeah, here's a friend. Oh, the Magmor. Good old Magmor, fire-breathing serpent that dwell in lava. Magmors prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid water attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptor. Magmores have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. I killed it. Oh, the good old puffers. Taking a big old puff. Unstable, gas-filled organism will rupture on contact. Puffers fill their bodies with lethal meta-viperium gas and float about in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the puffer is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. The gas cloud they release upon death is often fatal to the creature that brings them down as well. That puffer wasn't lying. Oh! No! No! I forgot it went down. God damn it. Alright. Focus. There we go. Look, man, you never know if these log entries are complete bullshit or the unarguable truth. That's it. That's the word. You always gotta test their theories, like any good scientist would. Some more friendly creature. Triclops, hard-shelled creature with powerful jaws. The Triclops is a hunter-gatherer. It collects small creatures and bits of food stuff, then deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. The hard tripartite mandibles it uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to escape once ensnared. Fortunately, I can't just jump over them. So... okay. Well, I'm not food, but, you know... what else isn't food? That. Careful. Nope. And... little by little... I'm gonna leave this guy alone, but you know what? Fuck him. He's stupid. Health. Yeah, no, it's just instinctively I want to just jump over this. But I can't. I can't do it. Oh, man. You know what also I can't do? I can't get the secret thing over here because I need both the double jump and the X-ray visor, I believe. One of these things. X-ray thing you can X-ray. There is a door there, however. Shit. I know exactly how to get over. I think. Yep, I hear it. Right there. Ah! You see? Maybe I could see. Right up there. Oh. I'm not high enough. A lot of Ratchet and Clank 3 vibes. I've been playing Tools of Destruction, funnily enough, so I totally get that. I can't remember which level in 3. But you know, 3 retro... God damn it. retroactively reminds me, Metroid Prime 3, I should say. That reminds me a lot, now having played Ratchet and Clank. Not gameplay-wise, obvious. God fucking damn it. Not gameplay-wise, but... like, the Sky Fortress in that game reminds me a lot of a Ratchet and Clank environment. They're taking notes. Okay. Baby steps. There you go. Take that. The X-ray visor, echo visor, and things. Otherwise, you can just, you know where they are. Well, yeah, but I think in that the game wanted you to use the X-ray visor to figure out where within that rock, that hollow rock, the upgrade is, and to find the platforms. I mean, of course, if you already know where they are, then you can already think you can do it. But I think I do need the double jump for it. All that and all this path just for a stinky missile expansion. That's how Prime does it. What is this area called? Storage cavern. Interesting. All right, let's get back. That's like right. Like here, I think. Jump over there. Yeah, I can't do it. Jump. You have to double jump there, and then the path will take you to right over there. I did say earlier I'm not going to sequence break and get the double jump early. Even though I totally could! It would be very useful in this situation right now. Alright, come on, baby. This thing's come through. Get rid of them all! Just, you know what? Let's just release a bunch of these into the atmosphere and make them explode. Let's see what that does to the ozone layer. Oh, one of these. Okay. They have not upgraded yet. Good to know. But now you need more than one missile to destroy them. Luckily, we have a bunch of missiles to work with. Oh, Jesus. No, this way, it's another save point, I think. So let's go there. Actually, this is a path back to the overworld, I believe. Let's handle that first, and then. There you go. Oh. It's this thing I kind of... Fuck, man. Kind of miss the nice little analog controls of the morph ball. A little difficult to do with WASD. Oh. Oh yeah. Take care of this too. This one is also very tricky to do with WASD. Gotta be very, very careful. Fixed fucking camera angles. Alright, we got it. Yup. Come on, take the bomb. Close enough. Did it? We go. No, it's just another pathway over there. Whoops. And back up to the overworld we go. Oh yeah, now we get the cool-ass overworld theme. And another missile expansion. Picking things up. I think I remember now. I think there's another pathway here. In between. Yeah, it's in between there, and I think there was a missile option. Or missile blast shield, that was what. Hey, I sure hope we don't see any ghosts later. Shit! Second one then. Up. Oh, that's why, because there's a little water there. Oh yeah, and I need to scan this guy. The blood flower. It's able to eject toxic spores, and the toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3 mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster, and ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. It's the spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature even if they explode in its vicinity. Ha ha ha. I'm killing nature. Yeah. Have I ever seen K-pop demon hunters? You're my soda pop, you're my soda pop. You're gonna be cold and free. Yes, I have. It's pretty good. And even if I didn't see it, I follow like big like pop music in America, top 100 stuff like that. So since that's been reigning at the top of the charts for the last few months, I definitely am familiar with the soundtrack, at the very least. Soundtrack is also fine. I like the Sasha Boy songs more than the girl songs. God damn it. Brown Samus. I think I just need to listen to the soundtrack on its own, without context of the movie. There might be. I heard. Never mind. No! Fuck you. I'm trying to scan you. Seedling, plant-based ground feeder. Dorsal spines can be ejected in self-defense. Oh shit. Alright. There we go. Now we're at the impact crater. Yep, there we go. Ooh, more pirate data. Space pirate data encrypted, decrypted. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Well, we can't let that happen. Can't remember if it's gonna let us scan all of these things, but we'll see. Those are lore. The containment of the great poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer with the land and its creatures. We will pour our will into the 12, the artifacts, that, when brought together, form the lock that holds this great evil at bay, in the depths of the planet. This lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it, preserve the power of the seal, and to protect it from those who would meddle for their own designs. We will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be right. There's another one over here, I believe. Yep. Excuse me. Chozo script translated. Throughout our living nightmare, as we battle with this unyielding darkness, we Chozo see a light. This light glows with promise, chasing the shadows cast by the great poison and purifying that which has grown toxic. It is strange, though. At times, it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into the figure of a hot, hot woman. Burning brightly, the luminescence descends from space and then retreats back into the infinite blackness from whence it came. When this prophecy comes to pass, when the light recedes, the Chozo's long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end. Can't believe they have to make a girl do all this stuff. Ugh. I know. Select it, and then scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. So yeah, they do let you do this, like, real early on in the game. Not that you're able to access a bunch of them at the current point that you're at, anyway, but, you know, clues for later on. Might pick up a few here and there. But I'm pretty sure we'll just do the thing as we are collecting all the other 100%. The Artifact of Truth! Whoops, back. There we go. Yeah, we got the first one. Artifact acquired. We didn't even get a scan on that. And now it will all open up. Alright. Start scanning all this shit.
Recording to logbook.
Chozo ruins on totem surface. A sun chamber high atop our ruined home became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. Now, yeah, I don't think that was a Chozo, buddy. That was definitely not a Chozo. It got morphed into a big old praying mantis. It'd be pretty cool if it was, though. Many Chozo spirits have been drawn to this tainted place. Oh dear. Release their bond to the world to claim the artifact of wild.
Recording to logbook.
If I recall correctly. No, but they're fun. They are also helpful with getting the exact locations down. I remember first going through it, I had trouble finding the areas, and they have those little hints. The heat of Magmore was a test for many warriors. A shrine in their honor holds the artifact of strength. There's the artifact of truth.
Recording to logbook.
Translating Chozo ruins on the totem surface. Invaders have claimed Phendrana as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress, collapsed to reveal the chamber where the artifact of Elder is held.
Recording to logbook.
Another one. There's a tower within the ruins, where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of Life Giver. Oh, these just have funny names. Life Giver.
Recording to logbook.
Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders and our great hall. The chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of Road.
Recording to logbook.
A tall cave stands at Phendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of Spirit. That's interesting. Has not unlocked all of the hints yet, and yet I don't think we can get a single one of these yet until we yeah. I know we can get this. Can we? Yeah, no, we can't. We need the space jump in order to get at least one of these. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of Chozo. Definitely gonna come back here to scan the other ones just for kicks and giggles. But yeah, that is gonna be our ultimate end goal, getting all of the artifacts. And now we're back to our regularly scheduled program. Fuck this, go ball mode. Fuck it, we ball. Yeet! Go! You got this, Samus, I believe in you. I think the music stopped again. This is very strange. Oh. AG not saved. Fuck you. Game not saved. Fuck off. I forget. Skip anyway. Hi, Beatles. Oh, yeah. Killed it. Bye, Gamer. Not even the Gamer is indestructible to the amazing missiles. Jesus. Hey. Hey. Okay, I guess I have to go across this way. Back down we go. Oh, you know what? We'll get it later. I forgot the other upgrade. It's right behind the goddamn ship. Man, it is weird going through this and not just hearing constant music. Oh, there it is. Very strange. Alrighty. Oh, wait, no, not this way. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna go on a quick little bathroom break. And we'll be back for epic fighting. Alright, back. You figure out the, I'm doing it, the, music thing right within, scenes, because I have it, like, set to media source with just, like, a looping song. But sometimes it doesn't loop. Oh! Oh, no! Come on, man. Give me a break. There we go. Ow. Why the hell am I going this way? Alright, I'll just take the energy, or take the health hits. I'm pretty sure I can get back. But I lose! Yep. Beautiful. God damn it. Oh, yeah, these things. Oh, dear. Yeah, they take a lot of health. I forgot about that. The heck is this place called again? The monitor station, that's right. Yep. Yo! Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. I can make it. I'm doing fine. Alright. Yeet! Ooh. More things to scan. Report any signs of Magna Predator activity to Security Central at once. Oh, those space pirates are here again. Local crystal formations possess low phazon residue. They do have high value to the monks of Grodheim, however. Grodheim? Grondheim? I need to look that up later. Recommend processing of crystal for that market once phazon operations cease. Your thermal power routing to this station is complete. Unstable magma flow is a concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety level. Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magma pools as planned. That is hard to say. Geothermal power source is promising. Recommend Energy Command deactivate central dynamo and switch to geothermal power at once. You know, if all those volcanoes around the world, they just started putting in, like, you know, these big old machines to harness the power of the lava and the magma? I'm calling it magna now. A lot of problems could be solved. Alright, we gotta do this. God. There we go. Alright. And one more. Oh, geothermal power. I mean, that stuff isn't real, though. This is just in fantasy. Metroid Prime isn't real life. What the hell what are you thinking, Jeet? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Fake. Sad. Anyway, here's a cool ice world. This is definitely possible in real life. You can go to Antarctica and be like, wow, Hoth. Wow, Phandrana drifts. Get eaten by emperor penguins. Thank God the music is playing here. Otherwise, I would have been very sad. Let's scan some of these creatures.
Recording to logbook.
Flickerbat, scavenger with optical camouflaging that renders it invisible to the naked eye. Flickerbats are deceptive creatures. The only way to track them reliably is with X-ray imaging. They fly ceaselessly, hunting insects and other small prey that float on the air currents. Flickerbats tend to fly in cyclical hunting patterns, using primitive sonar to navigate. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get away, get away, get away.
Recording to logbook.
A new creature. A crystallite. Territorial cold weather scavenger. The shell of a crystallite reflects beam weapons and can only be cracked by concussive blast. They hang upside down in an ice cave during their larval stage. Moisture runs off its body and forms the hard ice shell, which the crystallite retains for the rest of its life. There. Also, I think the door up above is broken, so I gotta scan this in order to activate it. Okay, locked. That's what Get it? Man. I don't know. After the events of Other M, I think the Ridley x Samus shippers should rethink their whole livelihoods. It's like low-key toxic, TBH. It's like an abusive relationship. That said, yeah, they should get in. There was like a Metroid dating sim on Newgrounds back in the day. New personnel must report to the South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalized by a 30% ration cut in extra duty. See, this is the detail I like, just learning about the space pirates and their routines and the numerous cuts that their army will have to endure if they don't fall in line. Western Temple is in Phase 2 lockdown. All projects are postponed. Under no circumstances are personnel to attempt to access, or you will fucking die. All ballistic support. Personnel report to Research Lab Hydra. Lockdown Containment Plan 3A in effect until further notice. So, yeah, they're up to no good again, and something else is happening here. Always trust those space pirates. Oh yeah. Supposed to be sunny out there today. I was gonna go on a walk later, but it is not, and it is 48, and it is, by my standards, freezing. Ooh.
Recording to logbook.
Scatter Bomb Chew. Pulsating tendrils of energy extend from creature's body. Like all... Why the hell am I saying Bomb Chew? Bomboo. Stuck on, like, Zelda Bomb Chews. Like all Bomboos, these creatures can only be harmed by electrical energy. Proximity to these life forms may result in electrical visor interference. It is possible to avoid engaging Scatter Bomboos by rolling into the Morph Ball and slipping between the rotating energy streams. Radio interference. My favorite effect. Is the baby in the game? Yeah, he's right here. There, that's the baby. Baby Sheegoth. Glacial Predator. Ith-Fel protect vulnerable dorsal area. Young Sheegoths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs, which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. With this being their only weak point, baby Sheegoths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra-cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim. They can't be all that bad, they just need a little hug. And you got these, they're exposed tendrils, it's just like a fucking planter's wart, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna scan this too. Oh, wait. Alright, now I know there's also 7 power-ups that you can get in here. None of them accessible at the moment. I believe there's one, yep, right behind here. I'm gonna need the plasma beam. The spider ball thing, or spider track, I should say. Right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, right there. And nothing over here. Oh, I can hear you. Okay. Now wait. We do gotta scan this thing, because this might be one of the only times we'll ever see it. Ice Burrow adapted to sub-freezing climates. This is the AFC Championship, the divisional game 2022. A hardy life form, the Ice Burrower has adapted to the frigid climb? That's a spelling error. -9 points. A Fendrana. It spends most of its time tunneling through the frozen soil, but will occasionally surface to attack passerby. And I will reciprocate. Come on. Christ, there's so many of these. I'm just trying to destroy your habitat. There's no power-ups in here. Very sad, going to cry. Hey, more bomb shoes. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Alright, more to babies. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that's right, I gotta... That's the B button. Right. I gotta hit... I'm hitting the middle mouse button to shoot missiles. Let me tell you, it's like bumping the clitoris to shoot a missile. It's not exactly how it works. Well, it kind of does. In some circumstances. Yeah, the middle mouse button is just the mouse's clitoris. You can't say I'm wrong about that. It's true. Anyway, let's go get the boost ball. Oh, look how perfectly I went through that. And I'm gonna go through it again. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. Alright. Another scanner. More Chozo lore. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we are once again open the door and banish the darkness, where we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will have our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one. The only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. Jeez. Get the point. Oh no, I can just go this way. The visual representation of the baby's career. I killed it. Me. It was all me. Is there a time limit on this? No. Ball. Oh, Jesus. Terribly sorry. Alright. Now, how is this gonna... Do I have to bump the clitoris for this one, too? Ah. Oh, see? Okay, but we can fix this. The boost ball mechanic was set to the space bar the whole time. So what we can do... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Rappo... Morph ball... Give me disabled. Missile... Shoot, select... Is it... Lock on... Missile... Can... No... I need something to, like, cut this. Ooh! There we go. Okay. Ugh. You returneth, welcome backeth. I had to reprogram the controls to get the because I got the boost ball, and that is tied to the space bar, which I had retied the jump from Alt to space bar earlier on the guidance of Surjit. Suggestion, I should say. And turns out not a good idea. Okay. So now God. Now we're gonna die to these baby Sheegoths. Alright, so... Oh yeah, there's some more lore we can get. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. And Rappa. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mysterious lock powered by 12 artifacts, and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? Hey, maybe. Yep, see, I can't get up there, I cannot jump. Which means I need to get that space jump. Means we gotta go all the way back. But thankfully, oh, get a couple things along the way, such as Meta Ridley, his unmoving shadow. That thing was just not moving a single time. If I recall, we did both the space jump and the wave beam. The wave beam is up there. So, back. Some good old backtracking. Back! Got something stuck there for a second. Alright, we are back here. And go through this way. Where did I... Oh, right. Was it... Yes. I now have reprogrammed the jump button to the side jump. Oh, also, you can go in here if you want, but there's no reason to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ew. And I don't think there's a way to deactivate stuff, so we just gotta bolt. You know, you do need a power bomb here, and I'm gonna say Thallium, I think that's what it's called. Bendezium. And I hear that, I think of benzodiazepine. Fuck. Wah, 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 wah. Alright. Definitely can't jump in that way, so we just gotta be smart. Hey! Fuck, man. No! Oh, this is not good. Not good. Did it kill it? Jesus Christ. No, I'm good. I'm good. Play this 90,000 times. 10 bazillion times. Ow. Also, this is the first time I'm playing it with the Prime hack. I'm not used to the PC controls. If I were playing with Wiimote and Nunchuck, I'd be rolling through this. Like, you wouldn't even believe. Probably not, but... Hey, I got health. Good. Going back. You don't go get the space jump. Gonna jump into a big old lava pit. Oh, the health back? See? I'm good. I got this. Got this in the bag. Yep. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Duh. Do the thing that we're supposed to be doing here. Oh, wait. This first. Oh! There we go. Ooh! Rude. Oh. And you guys are like camouflaged real well in here. Hey, it's the ship. Ooh! Okay, Ed, you might have a point. Hello, Beatles. I'm Ringo. Got 7 albums. 7 #1 hits before the John and Paul did. Oh! There we go. I think it's controls are very awkward with that WASD movement. Just too used to the analog. Which the GameCube also had, so yeah. Not my fault, it's the controls. Okay, let's try this again. Yoink. Sploink. Jump. Press the B to jump. While it's still in the air, press B to jump again. Oh, yes, it's wonderful. Glorious. And now I'm going to jump right onto the ship. But before I do that, I got some unfinished business here. There we go. Yee! The ship has its own gravity. Yes, I do want to save. I do want to get all my health back. Thank you. Okay. So at this point, we can get one of the those artifacts on the way back, but I'm not going to. At least not yet. Wait for a specific point in the game before we do start doing that stuff. Or Metroid Prime Federation Force or Hunt Down the Freeman. I have Hunt Down the Freeman in my library, I think? Played all the Half-Life games except that one. Black Mesa and Alex. So I may be able to tell you how well that game is in like 5 years' time when I get to it. Federation Force, though, I also can't say, because I didn't play that. I can tell you, when they announced it in E3 2015, I was so excited, like, hey, 3DS Metroid Prime, I'm totally down for it. And then as soon as I saw the subtitle, like the smile I had on my face was just, it turned a complete 180. And now it's been 10 years and no one cares about it anymore. Although I am curious how much that game does go for on, like these days, because you know that thing is never going to be re-released. Like, they're not going to give it the Luigi's Mansion 2 treatment. Also, I know a certain... I did see footage of Hunt Down the Freeman, though, and I got... Federation Force looks far more fun. With more people. I heard that's the best way to play it, because single player, it's not balanced for single player very well. But I know someone who I think is still in the chat here, who has yet to finish Hunt Down the Freeman. They're gonna be riding their ass about it! Until they do. Yeet! Yeet! I did not have any health. Alright. Come back, and now we are going back to from whence we came. Oh god. Now, I will go up there just for a quick second, because I think there is some pirate lore that we... just for funsies. Ow. Gosh, I wish these things would just dissipate a million times quicker. Oh, okay. Why am I being so hesitant about this? There we go. So yeah, you can go across this bridge here, and it will take you into the cavern for one of the pieces, but we'll not do that yet. Not confused later. All right. There it is. Oh wait, I was wrong. Oh well, I thought there was pirate lore up here. Let me just see if there's anything. Grab. Nope. Alright, back to the cold place. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the streaming experience now that I have very stable internet. Last time I streamed, I was still at my parents', and it was at the time that our internet was just cutting out like every hour or so. Turns out the internet cable was like torn in a couple places. Like not the one going into the modem or anything, it was the one built into the house. So we got that fixed. We are Gucci. Oh yeah, there's another item down here. Can we make it? Ow. But yeah, I've not seen a single drop frame, and yeah, I'm very happy with it so far. Oh no, we can get up there though. There we go. Now, there is another one that we need the super missile for, and the spider ball. We will ignore it. Yeah! Get away! Probably should have, but we'll be fine. Alright. Baby she goth. She goth, but he goth. I goth, you goth, they goth. Oh yeah, this is, I think this little creature here is the only time we're gonna see it in the entire game. Just scan at the ice parasite. Scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures. They're hardy creatures. I don't wanna... Sorry to offend you, parasite lovers. Parasites are hardy creatures, able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. The ice parasite is a prime example. Having adjusted to a frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in most areas hostile to most life form. In areas hostile to most life form. But is it... But... Can it withstand the beam? No, it can't. Oh yeah. Ow. Alright. Well, now we got 2 of them. Keep forgetting I have 2 of these now. Boom! Boom! Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is another area where there's another, artifact. I think we need to... brimstone, and that's the super missile thing. Unless... Oh, nope. I'm thinking of the... I'm thinking of this frozen stream of water here. Frozen. Thinking of Frozen. You wanna build a Chozo? Alrighty. Now, I don't believe there's any... Oh, jeez. Alright. There's a wave beam. What? Want it. Oh no. The she-goth. He goth, the they goth. I goth, the ye goth, the we goth. Come on. God, get out of the way. Dead animals. You filthy animals. Okay. I'm gonna need health over here. Nope, missiles. Great. Health over here. Nope, still missiles. Ugh. Look at that. Oh, but now we gotta deal with the big goth. She-goth, supreme predator of the Fenjana drifts. She-goths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy which can fire at prey. She-goths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. A soft underbelly of she-goth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They're also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Well, we ain't gonna be like that. Come on, let's give it some energy. Yeah. And... it does say their underbelly is susceptible to whatchamacallit. Oh, God. God, this thing just will not die. There we go. Bum bum bum. She got defeated. Oh yeah, now we can do the wave beam, I think? There we go. And now we can destroy these bamboos. Where? Oh, there you are. Beautiful. What do you think of what Nintendo's been doing this year? They're doing a lot this year. But they're referring to, like, just their Switch 2 launch and everything with that. Pricing. And of their games, the $80 Mario Kart, $100 Virtual Boy. Well, in that regard, stupid, but much better off than Microsoft. Oh yeah, let's go save. Oh. I still need to look into the patents crap that they were getting into again with the Pokemon. I've seen sources saying it is supposed to deter, like, you know, Pokemon likes, like your Power Worlds and stuff, but it's not actually supposed to. Other sources say it's not actually that. It's just for really specific in-depth mechanics that only their games would have, which is still shitty. I don't like patents. The history of big games and media and just product or inventions in general. I understand the need for them, but not very, especially, it just seems so frivolous nowadays. But regardless, everything they've been doing, they're going to be in the video this year. I just need to, like, pinpoint exactly what I can talk about beyond what I just said and what has already been said about them past couple years. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just forgetting because I was doing like a preliminary search of all the articles I had saved for the 2025 video, and a lot of it was just like the no, that was last year. The Switch emulator thing, which was also partially the guy who was manning that It was also partially his fault. And I'm not saying that to like I'm on the Nintendo side or anything. It was just like you gotta keep that stuff low key, man. But I don't know. I think Microsoft's, unless Nintendo does something extremely bad, Microsoft is definitely the more interesting thing, more interesting story, as they were last year. Doing this year, Halo releasing on PlayStation, seeing a lot of stuff, console wars being over, there's White House too. Don't even get me started on that. Well, I mean, as far as like the Microsoft stuff, like what I just said, they're a lot more interesting than Nintendo was this year. What the hell is happening here? Changing the weapons without intending to. But, ooh. Can I scan this as well? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Hanging structure, rock structure appears to have a weak spot near its base. Some stalactites can be dislodged from ceilings, allowing them to be used as platform, cross otherwise, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, Halo being on the PS5, cool. Can't wait for it to be on Switch. I mean, if it's the original game at least, and not that goddamn remake they're doing. They're trying to peddle. But I know that's like that's what it's likely going to be. So I mean, it's just like another aspect of what has been a very tumultuous year for them, amidst all the rumors of their their Xbox Series X being taken out of stores and then potentially leaving the console business altogether, which is more interesting than the console wars being over. Oh, okay. It's like that's what's happening. I'm the middle mouse scrolling the middle mouse. It's changing the weapons. Yeah, that's much easier than just doing the easier than doing the R1 option I was thinking of. Which to hold out? Oh god. If the Switch version of Prime 4 sucks ass, probably that. I have been wanting one. It's not so much like I'm holding out for a specific game. It's just like living situation. And I'm sure you know, but I'm going to touch on that for those who don't know in the 2025 video. Because as I've said, or as I've mentioned, what the hell am I, why am I doing that? 2025 has not been a great year on my end, and let's just say I don't, I've made some, silly purchases and stuff, but I don't want to do, it's partially, I don't want to do any, like, super expensive stuff for a $500 console at the moment, and I want to get through some other games, like more of my Switch catalog, before I get anything, before I buy anything else, But it's mostly the $500. I am hoping to play Prime 4 on Switch 1 though, even if it doesn't like look as pretty as the I assume the 2 version. No, I have seen the 2 version compared, and one's definitely a bit more drawn out. But it still looks pretty good. God fucking damn it. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Now I know this one is a timed puzzle. I just played 3 and that game still looks great, so I'm like, what's the point? Yeah. There's a lot of really good looking Switch games. Like, Mario Kart World and Bonanza look great. DK Bonanza, I'm really interested in DK Bonanza in particular. The heck am I supposed to... Wait, which way am I supposed to be going? Up here. It's not... Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. I think I need to do this thing again. Think? Come on. No. Or... Oh, there it is. Silly, feeling a little silly. Okay, now it's going to... There we go. Okay. Alright, what was I saying? Oh dear. Switch to... It's such a weird console. Like, the draws that they're trying to make to it beyond the new games and stuff. I don't like saying no one would be interested in that, because of the camera thing, like the in-person camera, even though you need, like, a camera itself in order to interact with it. Seems like a cool idea, even though it's still like another case of them being 5 years behind on things. But between this and just all the Switch 2 editions that they've been doing, it's an interesting first year. Definitely selling decently. I don't know how third-party support is going to do in the long run. Unless GTA 6 somehow gets on the Switch. God damn it. But yeah, I'm gonna get one eventually. It's not now. And I was like that with the original Switch anyway. It took me like a year and a half to get it. Max, for Glacier 1, secure zone accessed. Personal bound for research area, proceed directly to checkpoint. So more Space Pirate shenanigans. Schematics for Research Lab Hydra accessed. Access Research Lab Hydra, proceed through the purple doors to the south. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. And I know we're stop as well. The specific save area. Actually, you know what? We're going to stop here for now, because we got loads of fun and loads of intrigue to go through. But I do want to say, since I don't think I fully answered the Microsoft thing, man, it has been a year for them. Again, between the Halo announcement, the details about what exactly their plan is, or what their earnings, what they're looking for in their performance, it just explains so much of the past 5 years. And it just... They say there's going to be a new console. If it is, it's probably going to be their last. Unless something turns around. So yeah, and I was thinking, of like the big three between Nintendo has done some stupid stuff this year, and Microsoft has just been a total train wreck for the most part. And I was trying to think of like what PlayStation was up to, beyond some other, stupid things, but nothing like worth mentioning beyond just a simple joke. And I'll need to keep looking into that. If we can get all big three of the big three company this year, that'd be nice for that video. But yeah, other than that, we're going to stop here for now. We'll probably be back sometime later this week, continuing on. And I can see us getting done with this in 3 parts and then moving on to 2. Alright, so thank you all for showing up. I'll keep the feed public, so you can rewatch it if needed, or catch up for any parts that you may have missed. Told some really epic jokes when you weren't looking. I also brought I also talked about Hunt Down the Freeman, so that's always makes for a good stream. So, alright, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of your night, and take care.